All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are out at the beautiful Atlantic Golf Club in Long Island, which has been an amazing experience. Fresh off the 2023 PGA Championships, Brooks Koepka gets his 5th major championship, which is phenomenal. Brooks is a phenomenal player. I've always been a big fan of him. Watching the way he handles business on the golf course, there's a lot that we can learn from. We're gonna be stepping into the lab. I'm gonna show you the exact move I'm gonna be teaching you later in the week, where we really work on getting stability out of the hips. Let's go have some fun. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
So before we go into today's analysis, I do wanna say a special thank you to each and every one of you that has joined the My Golf DNA channel. It is overwhelming the amounts of support and love that I've gotten from each and every one of you. I'm so glad to have you, and I'm really looking forward to helping you all out as we move forward in this process. If you've been a member of the channel in just the short period of time that we've been out, you can see that I'm kind of following a level of progression here where we worked on the timing of the transition, then we worked on how to make the transition actually happen properly, and now we're gonna work on the big payoff, and I'm gonna focus in on his lead hip and his lead leg action. So thank you guys so much for the endless amounts of support and love that you've given. I'm really looking forward to what's in front of us as we move forward. I freaking love this golf swing from beginning to end. In fact, there are so many good attributes to Brooks's golf swing. He is insanely athletic, he's insanely powerful. But if I were to focus on all the things that I like in his golf swing, we would be here all day and you guys would be asleep. So we are just going to focus on what we're doing with the lead hip and the lead leg after we make the transitional move onto the lead side. And he does this so well, and that's why I wanted to focus in on him specifically. So if you look at him at the top of the golf swing and watch his head movement as he makes his move in transition, what you're gonna notice is that his head is gonna drop down ever so slightly, and you're gonna see a little bit of lateral movement here as well. So you see a little tiny bit of lateral movement with the head. You see a little bit of downward pressure onto his lead side. Now, in a driver's swing, because this is the only golf club in our bag that's set up for positive angle of attack, you're going to see that the head and the chest stay back quite a bit as the hands and arms start working past the body. This is because we need more side bend to help get the club more on an ascending blow rather than a descending blow. This is the only golf club in your bag that's set up to be able to hit up on. Every other club in your golf bag is set up to be hit down on. So we're not gonna pay attention to the head and the chest movement from here. We're gonna focus on the hips and what they're doing. And I'm gonna mark on the front of him here, kind of where his lead hip socket is. Okay, and I want you to watch very closely here after he makes his move in transition, how far the lead hip moves and the direction in which it moves. So you can see that that lead hip, watch very closely, is moving back, up, and away. So it's moved a substantial amount. In fact, it's hiding back in behind his left forearm. It's moving in this direction. So the lead hip is moving back, up, and away. Now, when you look at his head position here in relationship to the line that I drew at the top of the golf swing, you can see that his head has dropped down and stayed down. This is the big piece that we're all gonna be working on in just a couple days when I release the video, teaching you how to make this movement happen. So many amateur golfers can make their post-up move happen, but the result of it is the head and the chest are moving vertically at the same time, and that's what leads you into all sorts of last-minute plane shift. That's what leads you into a really quick flip with your hands. And that's what gets you into trouble with your ball striking. You have to be able to stay down in posture and be able to control the low point in the swing, and you have to be able to keep yourself away from things that can create inconsistencies through the bottom of the swing arc. So learning how to do this movement properly is exactly what we're focusing on at the end of the week. Looking at it from a down the line perspective real quick here, what I want you to pay close attention to is if you look at his spine angle at address, okay, and you follow as he goes through the whole swing shape here, turns his body beautifully into his right hip, nice and stable onto the right side, starts driving off of the right side pretty hard, left side starts to clear up and away, and now he gets on the brakes. And if you look at his spine angle here, it's actually increased ever so slightly from where it was at address. That's exactly what we just addressed in the transition video that I just sent out on Sunday. So we're gonna be learning how to do this move specifically, but this right here is what you should be looking forward to in your golf swing, because if you can get your hips open and you can get solid onto that lead leg and be able to maintain posture, then you are going to start hitting the golf ball with a whole lot more zip and a whole lot more consistency. So be on the lookout. Friday is going to be the day when I release that video. It's a good one. I filmed it up in Long Island, so we have a really nice golf club that's in the background. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you guys like today's video, go ahead and click the like button for me below. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so that you get notification anytime we put things out. Be on the lookout. Friday's a big day for us. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.